Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a new video. Today, a little bit of a different video. Um, Basically, I want to start back testing on Mondays. So, I work as a physical therapist in a hospital, in case you guys didn't know. And my schedule's a little bit different. It's not normal Monday through Friday, it's Tuesday through Saturday. So, it gives me an opportunity for Mondays to do a little bit of back testing, a little bit of review for the week, but usually I stray away from trading Mondays just because since I've been trading Asian session for so long, I am not used to trading New York session. The volume is a lot higher and the moves are a lot faster, right? So I kind of want to go through forward testing and practicing trading on Mondays because there might be some nights where on a Sunday there's a huge gap up, a huge gap down where I am not able to trade that Sunday just because nothing looks good. So if I have the skills to be able to trade on a Monday or during New York session, then it can give me another opportunity if it's there, right? Because we're not going to force trades, but it'll give me another opportunity to trade on a Monday, right? So let's kind of talk about this trade that we took. I really love this trade. I've been saying that a lot recently. I really love this trade. But this trade was really well taken, right? First, let's look at our bias. We were absolutely bullish. I mean, look at this huge move, New York session coming up, 9:30, all the way to 10:30 or so. That's been the high so far, right? By the way, it's on my practice account, not definitely not on my real account. Um, but huge move up. So we're clearly bullish. I would like I'm still debating on Mondays how much data do I want formed before I take a trade. I believe that 2 hours of data would be really good here. So starting to trade at 11:30 would be really good, right? You give the market time to digest, do what it needs to do. So here, waiting for 11:30. Let's go on replay so we can kind of see what it looked like. Okay, that was weird. I have no idea why my replay brought us all the way back to Sunday. It's probably just a glitch. So we'll go here, 11:30. So this is where I start looking, right? We're bullish, so we're looking for value area lows here. In relation to where we're at, we're still at huge premium, but people still want to buy, right? This is prior day value area high. This is prior week value area high as well. So this is pretty expensive, but people still want these prices. They still really like these prices, right? So we want to buy at a discount for the current session. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait, right? We're going to see if we can start coming down to these levels. Okay, here we're starting to get a little bit closer, and boom, we're on value area lows. So here you can see, look at that volume, right? Relative to the rest, right? This is quite a bit of volume. This could be selling climax, meaning that this could be the end of majority of the selling that is going to occur for this move, right? We hit these highs here, we hit value area high, we were at point of control, current session point of control, that black line in the middle here, and then now we're coming down to value area lows. So we have so much volume here. Usually though, I like to see buying climax with a wick coming down, but this could have been a signal that, hey, we're ready to start slowing down, accumulate down here, and then move up back up to these value area highs, right? So remember, value area low is where you want to get in, value area high is where you want to target. So here you can see, at this point, I haven't taken a position yet, to be completely honest, because I finished working out and I took a shower and I saw that I got my alert at 12 o'clock and I didn't see it till 12:06, right? So I came here, I ended up taking a position because I really liked it pulling back here and I liked seeing what I saw here. Initially, our stop loss was at this level here, this 330 level. The reason why is because you have this huge move confirmed with this green candle on such high volume that that is a level that people would either want to start stepping in to buy, or if you start finishing lower than there, then people really don't want the bullish move anymore, right? So that's where I put my stop loss. It's a very small pivot point. I don't really like taking pivot points there, but that's where I initially put it. But we ended up moving it higher as we continue to scale into the position. And then we ended up adding again at 12:30, right? Why did we end up adding again at 12:30? The reason being is because one, here you get this wick now, right? High volume, pretty much equal volume, pretty close, just like what is that, 10,000 off? Or sorry, not 10,000, 100 off, right? So really good equal highs on those volume bars, but then also too you get this wick off value area low, and then you get this nice pop up. I still wanted more when I saw that, right? I still wanted us to get some more. So here, getting a nice move, just still being patient. You want to see us confirm to the upside. Now we're starting to get below value area lows. Boom, love that candle. It's a really good candle there, right? Value area low shifted down, starting to confirm this base, starting to round it out. I want to see one more good confirmation. So here we don't actually end up getting it, this 1230 candle, but for me, I was like, we're starting to hit these highs right here, high volume. We did wick down, so not the best, but this move for me was like, okay, that is good enough for me. I'll take it, right? So added there, got a really nice one. If I didn't add here, I definitely would have added here, right? Looking for a limit order, maybe 380 or 376, a little bit lower, right? We want a slight pullback if we can. So I should be adding here if I haven't added already. And I think we did add one more, a couple more here at 1246, 388, just because I love the move. I love seeing that wick down here at the bottom, right? So this one right here, love seeing that. 1246, we added again, right? Because now we're starting to hit these highs, starting to confirm upwards here. End up getting a nice fill here, I believe at 388. Nice. So we waited for that pullback. And then where did we target? Value area highs, right? So this was a really good trade. I think what I should have done though is leave some runners. But again, I mean, who's not going to be happy with $477? I think everyone would be, right? Um, Once this happened here, where I added at 388.25 at this level at 1246, my stop loss moved up here, right? So instead of risking $400 down here, we risked $400 here, right? Just added to that position, and boom, we ended up getting it. It was a really nice trade. One of the main reasons why I really love this trade too is because at this time here, you're hitting these value areas, right? You're bouncing off, you're confirming through, but also too, trading views VWAP is not as accurate depending on like gap ups and moves and things like that coming into the new week. It is not as accurate as Topstep's VWAP, right? So I always have both on my candle on my candle on my charts, and but I always look at Topsteps first to see where it's at, and boom, look at that absolute beautiful bounce off VWAP, heading higher, and yeah, great move. So I should have left some runners. I probably should have left one runner, seeing if we can hit these highs, which is where we're about to be, right? We want to see if we could hit 425, right? But either way, who's not happy with that? I think everyone would be happy with that. $477 day. Um, and yeah, doing pretty good with that. So um, I hope to continuously improve on Mondays, right? I don't plan to trade Mondays anytime soon. I hope that at some point I can though, but really this is just kind of gearing me up for not only um, trading on Mondays, but also to trading with higher risk. Now I know it's a practice account, right? Like if I lose money, it doesn't really matter, but it's still helping me train to get to the point where it's like, okay, you can actually trade well, you can be consistent, and you have no issues and no problems risking this amount, right? When I first entered the trade, I was risking about 285. Of course, we put our stop loss down here, but with the amount that we added, it wasn't that much, right? But then as we added more, it ended up my stop loss down here is at like $600, but we knew that we had confirmed, we knew that we were heading higher at this point, right? So we put our stop loss below this new pivot point, right? So I have to be comfortable with that. If I want to get to a place where you're getting payouts, right? Trading well, but getting payouts of $1,000, $2,000, $4,000, so on and so forth, you need to be able to scale up and you need to be able to risk more, right? I know I put out a video about when should I risk more, and this is gearing me up for being able to do that. So, yeah, guys. I have some other channel ideas too, in terms of, again, it's really for myself to be able to go back to because this is my public journal, but it's also for you guys, if you guys are watching these videos, for to be able to learn as well. So I hope to put out quizzes, right? No matter what strategy you trade, it doesn't matter. Obviously, it's going to be leaning towards how I trade, volume profile, but putting quizzes like, oh, when would you take a trade, right? As you're going up or as we're on replay and it's moving a certain way, when would you enter? When would you exit? Where would you, certain things like that, basically. So I'm going to be looking to put those out in the near future. Um, and yeah, kind of go from there. So that's it for this video today, guys. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. Hopefully, you guys are trading well, sticking to your plan, having proper risk management. And yeah, keep trading stoically.